told them in downstate we went to bed early and worked hard. What are you guys still doing up?
We worked hard and we're still partying. Let's go!
God bless you all for being here. We just couldn't be more excited about tonight. I mean, granted, we'd rather win by 25,000 votes than 2,500. But we like our position here tonight. And let me just start by thanking some folks. I hope you understand that I first want to start by thanking my family. And that all starts with my mom, Nancy Brady. Yeah. Praise on to my Aunt Mary, my brothers Ed and Bob, their wives, their children, my nieces and nephews, my children, and my wonderful wife, Nancy.
Yeah!
And Aunt Pat is here somewhere too. There she is, Aunt Pat. As you can see, it's a family affair. Now you've all bought into that family, so we want to thank you for being part of that. I'd also be remiss if I didn't thank the staff that have worked. Some of us have been working at this for almost 4 years. Yeah. Put a lot of miles on the track. But the volunteers too. You know, I'm going to talk a little bit about why we're in the position we're in tonight a little later. But we had hundreds, if not thousands, of volunteers around this state working every bit as hard as I've ever seen anybody work in a campaign. Give them a round of applause. We realize we all wouldn't be here if it weren't for the voters.
Gotcha.
We can't help but thank the voters. They made a decision that wasn't easy to reach out to them, but as you know, the campaign was a difficult one for us financially. We clearly won it on the ground. But before I get to that, I do want to compliment the gentlemen who ran against me in this race. They are credible men, honorable men, and I enjoy getting to know them better, and I wish you'd thank them for the honorable way in which they ran this campaign. Now, we're not going to get into a lot of policy speeches, but I do think that what we found was that in Illinois, the voters spoke here like they spoke in Virginia, and Massachusetts, and New Jersey. It's time for a clean break from the politics of usual. It's time to bring Illinois government back to the people of Illinois. And that message not just went well here, it went well throughout the entire state. We had an organization, and frankly, let's just admit it, we won this on the ground. We knew that we would have to run a strategic campaign, that we'd have to go back to the good old style politics, precinct workers working their precincts, selling their candidates, and earning that vote. That's right.
That's it! That's it!
You know, we also had to be strategic about the dollars many of you gave us. We didn't have millions and millions of dollars. We had to be strategic about how we spent the money we did. And I want to compliment our staff and strategy session for coming in the last 10 days strong and hard in downstate Illinois and convincing the voters to put us in the position we're in today. Now we are, I guess it's kind of like being at halftime. I kind of feel like a coach. And you're the team, because we're not done. We're not done. We're just through the first half of this game. We've got to really roll up our sleeves and get to work over the next 9 months as we move on to victory. This is the beginning of bringing Illinois back to the people of Illinois. And it's because of you that we're going to get it done in November. You know, I was asked by the media, and I apologize that I couldn't be more with you, but asked by the media several times, what defines you differently between Pat Quinn and Dan Hines? Which would you rather run against? Ladies and gentlemen, I'll take an anti-tax campaign to those Chicago Democrats any day of the week. Convince them We've all been here late tonight. And we're going to drive up to Chicago for a unity breakfast tomorrow to try to bring the Republican Party together. But that's what's going to be so important. as I've said on this campaign from the very first day, we Republicans understand the principles that the people of Illinois are looking for. And it's our job to come together as a party and earn favor with the independents and the Democrats to win in November.
Yes.
I'm sure there's a lot that I forgot to say, but you're all needing to get back to work tomorrow, and we need to do the same. But I just want to close by saying thank you. God bless the United States of America. God bless Illinois, and God bless you all. Thank you.